5 feet tall. His legs aren't much longer in their entirety than my shin bones. Several of the firefighters are still working on site, spot-quenching little flare-ups and guiding us through the debris field. They were the ones who called us when they found the body. Also here are several cops, including Steve Hurley, the tall, dark-haired, blissfully blue-eyed homicide detective I lust after, but can't have. "Are you guys sure this is arson?" Hurley asks a woman firefighter standing nearby. "Positive," she says. She is a cute blonde with a large fluorescent name label across the back of her fire coat that says Kane. Her cheeks are flushed and there are smudges of ash on her face, but they're not enough to hide her prettiness. If anything, they enhance it, giving her an impish pixie look. Even with all her fire gear on, it's easy to tell she has a trim, petite figure. I want to hate her on sight, especially when I see Hurley give her the once-over. Twice. My figure has never been petite, not even in the womb. My mother once described giving birth to me as akin to crapping out bowling balls for 20 hours straight. I have what Izzy's life partner Dom calls a Rubenesque figure, a comment that makes me both want to hate Dom and ask him to make me a Reuben sandwich. Dom is a killer cook. Speaking of cooking, Kane points over toward the couch and says, "There's a pore pattern over there. If you look at the alligator pattern on the wall above it, you can tell that's where the fire started, even though someone tried to make it look like it started here by our victim. There's this other smaller pore pattern next to the body, leading from this overturned drink glass. Judging from the empty vodka bottles we found in the trash and the ashtray beside this glass, I'm guessing someone wanted us to think the victim caused the fire by reaching for a drink, spilling it, and tipping over in the wheelchair while holding a cigarette." "Any idea who our victim is?" Hurley asks. "For now, we're assuming it's the man who lives here, a 38-year-old paraplegic by the name of Jack Allen." "Oh, no," I mutter, looking aghast at the blackened mass. "You know him?" Izzy asks. "I do. I've taken care of him at the hospital several times. In fact, I took care of him when he had the car accident that paralyzed him. It was back when I was working in the ER, about 7, maybe 8 years ago. I also saw him when we took his gallbladder out last year, and again more recently when he came in to have a bed sore debrided." Kane cocks her head to one side. "I'm sorry, I thought you were with the ME's office," she says, eyeing me with a puzzled expression. "I am. I've only had this job for a few months. Before that, I worked at Mercy Hospital as an RN. "Ah," Kane says, and I see a glimmer of recognition on her face. "You're the gal who was married to the surgeon? The doctor who was doing it with that OR nurse who ended up murdered?" "Yep, that's me." "And you also worked in the OR?" I nod. "Now I know why you look so familiar." I'm thinking she's going to mention some surgical procedure she had recently, but no such luck. "You were the one who was pictured on the front page of that tabloid, standing by the Heinrich car crash in your underwear?" My face grows hot. "Yes, that was also me," I say, my smile tight. Izzy and Hurley snort with laughter. I give them a threatening look as I silently curse my recent claim to fame. There are many perks to living in a small town like Sorenson. Unfortunately, anonymity isn't one of them. Infamy comes cheap and lasts a long, long time. "I'm sorry, I don't remember your name," Kane says. "I'm Mattie Winston. Nice to meet you." I lie. "I'm Candy Kane. Today is my birthday and my parents had a warped sense of humor." "Happy birthday," Hurley says with a smile that makes me want to step between him and Candy to block his view. "Thanks," Candy says, smiling back. "After I'm done here, I get to go home and open all those lovely, happy, merry birthday Christmas presents. We holiday kids tend to get the short end of the stick when it comes to gifts." This seems only fair to me, since she clearly didn't get the short end of the genetic stick. I look back at the floor and try to make sense of the fact that the burnt corpse lying there might be Jack Allen. The body is lying on its side in a fetal position. The blackened arms are bent up like a boxer's trying to block a punch. I know from my recent studies that this pugilistic positioning is characteristic of severe burn victims, caused by shortening of the muscles and tendons as they heat up. I can't see the victim's face because the head and shoulders are covered with a pile of debris. Ceiling